All right, we're getting some breaking news on top of this hour. The Supreme Court has restrained IPS officer Archana Ramasundaram from discharging her duties as the additional director of the CBI. Jugal Purohit is now joining us with more details. Jugal, is this after the objection from the state of Tamil Nadu?
Well, not exactly, Maha, but what we understand is that on a petition by Vineet Narayan, the Supreme Court has temporarily halted Archana Ramasundaram's entry into the CBI. The Supreme Court has said that it only wants to examine the procedure, whether the procedure followed was right or not. Vineet Narayan, in fact, has petitioned the Supreme Court saying that the selection committee's recommendations were overlooked. Remember, this was a storm which had been kicked off by her appointment. Headlines Today had brought this report for our viewers a few months ago, and it is exactly on those grounds that this petition has been moved, saying that the selection committee's findings and recommendations were overlooked, and that's why her appointment needs to be quashed. So the Supreme Court right now taking a stand that temporarily it will allow this thing to be put on hold while it examines whether the proper procedure was followed or not. So this is a temporary setback, and of course it coincides with the fact that last evening the Tamil Nadu state administration also announced its side of the story by actually suspending this particular IPS officer.
Jugal, does the CBI have any take on this whole issue at the moment?
Well, Mahan, the CBI's role has actually been quite interesting, because the CBI director has been personally, recommending the case of this particular IPS officer. The CBI director has been is on record saying it on multiple occasions that he has recommended her name and that she is the right candidate for the job. So the CBI has said what it had to, but the Supreme Court believes that there is a reason and it needs to actually examine the entire procedure, and that's the reason why this has just come about a few minutes back.
Jugal Purohit, many thanks for joining us with details on that bit of breaking news coming from the court.